paddlers! As you can see, I am back from my holiday, back to my old shenanigans. Although I haven't paddled in like 3 weeks, I took some time off, took some pool time. Well, you've seen the videos in between, but right now, we're back right here. During my holiday, I said I would do a Q&A video, so that's what we're doing today. And also, look what came in the mail. It's my certification for assistant instructor.
And don't tell anybody they send in the wrong card. It's for like a full instructor.
But before we jump in, make sure you like this video, because if this video gets like 50 likes, I will attempt to roll my old boat, which is basically unrollable. And if you're at it anyway, make sure you subscribe, because if we get to 1,000 subscribers, I will huck my first waterfall.
Okay.
So let's get into some of the questions. Okay, so let's start off with an easy one. How old are you? Actually, not too long ago, about 2 weeks ago, I turned 34. Where do you want to kayak? Anywhere, in brackets, anywhere in the world. Well, it has always been a dream of mine to kayak through the Arctic, like through the ice and the big icebergs and like in between whales and stuff like that. So that is definitely on the list. And Iceland is also a place that's very high on my list. Yeah, those, I think, those would be my top 2 places where I would really, really like to kayak. Next question. Have any plans for a proper white water trip? Well, I always have lots of plans to go on a whitewater trip, except sort of COVID happened and it kinda, you know, messed things up a little bit. So I don't have anything like super concrete in the pipeline right now, but as you know, there are a few treks like really close by to the Netherlands, which I am very keen to visit in the coming few months. And again, if we hit 1,000 subscribers, I will huck my first waterfall. So for that, I will have to make like a proper whitewater trip. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, and who knows, it might be anytime soon.
Gaan we proberen.
Next question. Where in Holland do you recommend to do kayaking? Whew. As I said in some of my previous videos, there are a lot of super beautiful places here in the Netherlands where you can kayak. One of my favorites being the Biesbos. Definitely go check that one out if you're here. The Weerribbe is also a really, really beautiful place to paddle. And one of my first trips was in the Alde, which is up in Friesland, where we are a lot of the time. That's also like a super beautiful nature reserve. So there are a lot of good places to kayak here. And if you want to go surfing, well, then you might want to hit up the Maasvlakte, or just, as we do right here, go to Zandvoort to the North Sea, which is actually one of the best spots here in the Netherlands to do some kayak surfing. So there are a lot of places you can go. It's definitely worth it. So yeah, but my favorite, I'd say, is the Biesbos. Yeah.
Probeer omhoog of afgelopen te laten.
Moet te doen zijn. Zonder dit? Waarom lig je nou weer in het water?
Next question. Do you ever paddle with your kids? I sometimes paddle with my kids. My kids are quite young, and well, there's a reason you actually don't really see my kids in my videos. My wife and I decided that we won't put our children on social media, so YouTube, with their faces. So doesn't really make much sense to include them in the videos, but yeah, we do spend a lot of time on the water. We love swimming, we love boating, and of course, well, we have the lake house, so why wouldn't we go out boating? But that's the reason you never really get to see my kids, but perhaps someday when they're old enough, I'll include them in some of the videos. Who knows?
Kijk, we hebben geen pompje meer nodig.
Okay, so we have a couple more questions. So what do you do for a living? I am actually a game designer, so I make serious games for my wife's company. Worked there for, actually, past Monday was my 13-year anniversary. So yeah, but basically I design video games. Next question, how did you get sponsored by Piranha? Well, I'm not really sure you can say that I am sponsored. I'm more of a sort of a ambassador for them. But if you want to know more about that, check out, I don't know where it is, in one of these corners, my video I did about the topic. But basically, I'm not a pro hucking waterfalls yet, until we get to 1,000 subscribers. So click that subscribe button if you haven't already. I hope I put out relatable content, you know, it's more of the everyday type kayaking stuff, and I'm still learning and I'm still growing. I'm trying to take you along on that journey and show you what it's like, and hopefully, you know, hopefully it's relatable and everybody can see that it's not just, you know, the big guys out there. So I guess that's why, and I love them for it. Right. I hope not this question's from the same person. Are you in it for the money? I don't think so. I'm not really sure if doing YouTube is a full-time career. I have like a full-time career, so not planning on stopping that anytime soon. I think what I try to get out of this most is the dream for the channel would be, you know, to travel the world and paddle amazing places and make videos about that and just, you know, entertain you guys with that. I think that's what I'm in it for, just to see the world from my kayak. So no, I'm not in it for the money. Last question, what's my favorite food? I don't want to get into like a whole topic because my relationship with food is like a little bit messed up since I'm, you know, diabetic, lost like 30 pounds? No, 30 kilos. I don't even know what that is in pounds, but I would have to say spare ribs or all you can eat. And that is all that I have for you today. I'm gonna do some paddling this week. I actually start teaching the summer school, which got me into kayaking this week, actually tonight, so I'm super excited about that. Perhaps I'll shoot some video over there, but we'll definitely be doing some more kayaking stuff again, now that I'm back from my holiday. If you have any more questions, make sure you drop them below in the comments so I can get back to you and answer them, and perhaps if we get a lot of questions, I might even do another Q&A video if this is something you guys like. In any case, I hope to see you on the water soon, and don't forget, paddle on.